Boise, right? He has a photo up on his Twitter account that's just at BJ Rains. That's Denver Broncos running back coach and Pittsburgh Steelers running back coach chatting before the start of the pro day at Boise State. Cecil, you wondered who would be there to represent the Denver Broncos. Would it be George Paton? Well, we found out the answer was no. Would it be Sean Payton? We found out the answer was no. They send running back coach Lou Ayana? I don't know. Last name's difficult. They send the running back coach. There were, what was the number? 141 representatives there. So I would imagine, Cease, it's running back coach and a scout, running back coach and a couple of scouts.
Right.
Something along those lines for the Denver Broncos. So they do have representation there. It's just not maybe who you would want it to be. Or does it matter?
Why isn't Sean Payton talking to Ashton Jeanty?
Maybe he thinks it's very unrealistic.
Or maybe he doesn't want anyone to know. Kev's in love.
I like that idea.
I guarantee something's different with Kev. There's some girl here, one of them fast hair girls. You got to watch out for that, Kev.
He started texting with
something. Yeah, so the ladies out there, I don't know what's going on with this
If you guys
guy.
know something, let me know.
But, dude, Sean Payton is not talking to Ashton Jeanty. Why? Why? He didn't talk to him at the Combine. Because I asked Ashton Jeanty, I was the one that asked him, like, hey, dude, what was it like talking to Sean Payton? He's like, actually, Sean wasn't there. And I was like, wait a second, what? Mm-hmm. Wait a second, what?
So the team did, but Sean wasn't in the room.
And then now, if Sean Payton is not there, now the information from BJ Rains, leave that one alone. It's incomplete. We don't know if maybe George Payton was there and BJ Rains just doesn't know what George Payton looks like or what. I don't know.
I feel like we would know.
We should. We should, because it's going to be more than BJ Rains covering Boise State Pro Day. This guy's the next Christian McCaffrey coming into this league. And Sean Payton's not talking to him. Why? Sir Smoke-A-Lot. Why? Like, seriously, dude, this is an issue. This is an issue for me. And I'm not going to be the guy, and yes, there are people out there like, I just trust the team. Well, I don't. And I don't trust Sean Payton if he's trying to flim-flam us and throw him off the scent. I mean, it seems impossible. And who's in front of the Raiders, Kev? It's Jacksonville, is that right?
At 5,
If we look at Jacksonville, I mean, they're about as dumb as Chicago, right? And I have.
So you say you get one over on?
I have friends in both buildings, but I say dumb lovingly. They're just kind of dumb. Is he smart or is he like me? Listen, I don't think they could move up to 5 to get Ashton Jeanty, but why isn't Sean Payton talking to him? Sean Payton talked to Jaden Daniels. Sean Payton talked to
he did talk to Jaden Daniels?
Caleb Williams. Pretty sure he did. I'll have to go back and check, but I don't remember this being. This is alarming. Like, your alarm bell should be going off right now. He's not talking to the best running back in this class.
I mean, I can only break it down to two things. It's what you said there as the throw off the scent, or it's what I said originally, which is he just knows there's no chance unless you are willing to sacrifice draft picks. And me personally, I don't know that I am. They just got him back for the first time. I'd like to hold on to him for a little bit and just maybe, see what you can build your team with draft picks, what every other team
I want
does.
a Super Bowl. I want a Super Bowl.
So would you give up
next
year's first?
Yeah. That's what it would take.
I'm a little nervous about that.
No,
You're right, it would take that.
No. Next year's draft sucks.
They just got first-round picks back.
Fine.
For the
Use
first
it
time
this year on Ashton Jeanty.
7 years.
If you get Ashton Jeanty, you win the AFC West. Period. I'm not even saying if. I'm not saying could be. I'm not saying should be. I'm not saying would.
You're putting a guarantee on a box for me.
I guarantee they win the AFC West with Ashton Jeanty, and then it's on.
I like those guarantees.
You know what Cube said? Once again, it's on, Kareem. Once again, it's on. The Broncos are Super Bowl contenders if you get Ashton Jeanty. Why is Sean not talking to him?
It's weird.
Why is he publicly avoiding Ashton Jeanty? That's what this is. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me this is anything but Sean Payton not wanting to know. Or, and I think I know the answer to this, would Sean Payton be the guy that could control himself? We have those buddies, right? And I'll just say the club. You can figure out what kind of club.
Yeah, I might be that guy.
We all have those buddies named Dover that when you go to the club and you're like, oh, please don't get too wild tonight. Please don't get too wild tonight. For me, it might be ZB. I'm just saying, maybe. Yeah. But we go into it's like, please don't get too wild. Please don't get too crazy. Is this Sean controlling himself? This guy's Christian McCaffrey. This guy is that good. Ashton Jeanty is Saquon Barkley-like, a different player certainly, but that's the type of impact. And you say, oh, hey, ask Joe Shane. Guy's picking up Russell Wilson because he didn't keep Saquon Barkley. Oh, you would never pay. This whole, don't draft a running back in the top 5. Why? The whole don't pay a running back. Why? The Eagles just won the Super Bowl because they paid that dude. I guarantee you they win the division with Ashton Jeanty. Guarantee it.
Okay.
And with that sort of guarantee, is this Sean just trying not to show people how much he loves them?
303-8898 says, hey, he didn't talk about Bo Nix. So it might be that of I don't want to play my hand. Now, I don't think he would either. But you got him to say at the
owners' meetings.
At the owners' meetings.
Breakfast, yeah.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
About kind of the scent. So I wonder if he says anything coming up next week. I mean, if he doesn't, it's literally it's the two things. He knows they cannot.
Yeah.
Or he knows they really, really want to.
Programming note, I am not going to the owners' meetings this year. I'll leave my opinion on that alone. I have issued my questions so that hopefully they will be asked. And yeah, it's about Ashton Jeanty.
It is?
Because I was the guy that got him to talk about JJ.
Well, and you'll see how quickly he nips it in the bud.
Yes.
Or we know Sean likes to talk about things he likes.
Now I want it even more. I want that answer even more. This is weird, dude. This is weird. You should be at the best running backs. You should talk to him at the combine. You get 45 formal interviews at the combine. We know of 22 of those. Mace has done the work, denversports.com. You check it out. We know 22. We know half of their formal interviews at the combine.
Do they hit the number? Do they get to the 45?
Yeah. Everybody does.
Okay.
Might go a little over.
Yeah.
You get as many as you can. As many as you can. Sean Payton should have been there. There's zero reason why he should not have been at Ashton Jeanty's combine interview, formal interview. And for me, if you're not at Ohio State, Quinshon Judkins, Travion Henderson, and you're not at Boise State for Ashton Jeanty, the new Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, what are they doing today? What's Sean doing right now?
If Sean's here, I'm pissed.
What's George doing right now?
If George is here, I'm pissed.
Yeah, because Ohio State's the same day. I didn't put it together that you get Boise State and Ohio State going at the same time. We know the running backs coach is there. We haven't heard anything about Ohio State yet. We know
they're not there. We know they're not there. Stacey Dales tweeted that out. Of the coaches and GMs that were there.
That's right.
Sean Payton and George Payton were not spotted at Ohio State's pro day. Where are they?
And
why
Sean
isn't Mike Kliss reporting for us from a dumpster at Centennial Airport? I need to know.
We do have Kliss tomorrow, so he can kind of clarify some of that stuff for us.
This is
coming
weird.
Up tomorrow at 1:15.
I can't be the only one, dude. This is weird. I don't like it.
I want to know from the tribe. Would you do it? Would you do what Cecil just said? You give up next year's first, which could be 32, to go get Ashton Jeanty.
I like the way you're thinking.
303-713-1043. Yay or nay? Would you do it or